Hi, folks. How are you? Hopefully, y'all are having a great time in the Crafty Bunch. My name is Amanda with Simply Amazing Art, the Creative Course Collab, the Creative Curiosities Paper and Notions Pack, and a proud member of the Crafty Bunch. And so, I want to go ahead and get me sprinkled out. I need to find my live first and get me sprinkled out to all the places. Um, Let's see. We'll go there and Cheryl will get us where we need to be in the Crafty Bunch. And so I hope y'all are having a fabulous day. Hey, Cheryl, how are you? Getting, hold on. Okay, y'all, my chair is hung. Anyway, all right, we're just gonna have to be there. Hey, hi, Crafty Bunch. All right, I've been running around trying to figure out what I'm doing. So I settled on doing a few things actually I'm hoping to get to. If I'm new to you, my name is Amanda with Simply Amazing Art, the Creative Course Collab, the Creative Curiosities Paper and Notions Pack, and a proud member of the Crafty Bunch. And I am in the event today. We are having fun with metal, and I've caught a few of them, and they've been amazing. And I'm not sure I'm gonna I don't know if I'm gonna part, but we're gonna have some fun with some paper clips, okay? And so I hope the person before me didn't do it because I completely missed her live because I had a meeting with my boss and then a couple others. So I saw a few a little bit and then I had to do my meetings. So hopefully no one else has done this today. And if they have, hopefully mine's different. All right. So we're going to get started. I'm going to zoom out a little bit. I'm mighty in. There we go. And if you could see all around me, I am literally just like my desk is cluttered, but I'm going to remove some of that clutter right now and get that out of my way. I was throwing stuff on my desk earlier, like I might need this, I might need that. Y'all know how it is. So I've got a couple of ideas that I'm hoping y'all are gonna love, and we're gonna have fun with some different size. Oh, and I meant to throw that on here and I didn't. That's okay. So I've got like these. The only size I don't have is the small ones. Well, I mean, they have the teeny tiny ones, but these are, I don't know, I think they're like your kind of like, next to the largest kind of standard size. And then I want to make sure I'm not going to like open this up and throw it everywhere. Figure out which end actually opens. And I've got some of these. They may be the same size, but they're just different colors. So we can kind of pick. I'm just going to throw out a few. Hopefully today has been an amazing day and y'all have had fun following all of the, and then I've got these giant ones, guys. We're going to have some fun with the giant one or two. We're going to kind of do a little bulk, maybe make. I'm going to hold on to those. I'm going to hold those out because I might need some of those. All right. I was back and forth as to what to do, but I've got some fun things out here. I've got some doilies. These are like the 4-inch doilies, I think. And then I've got this, he's a 3-toed woodpecker, American 3-toed woodpecker, but it's like, I don't know if they were from what they were, Church and Dwight Company. They may have been like cigarette or tea or something like that. I don't know. But anyway, I've got this little thing I made. It's made out of, oh, did I bring some of that down? I thought I did, but I think I left it over across the room. Anyway, it's basically like, the heavier craft paper. Anyway, let me, deep breath, Amanda, deep breath. All right. I think I left what this other stuff I brought down across the room. That's all right. I got enough over here that it won't be a problem. So Actually, do I need those? Maybe not. I got some pretty paper, and I just thought, you know, this is like for belly bands or whatever, but I thought we could use some of this for our strips that we want to cut. And we're just going to make some cute paper. Let's see. Yep, that's kind of what I thought. I'm going to cut a 2-inch. Oh, wait a minute. A 2-inch. Roughly 2 inches. Did I lose my cutter again? Guys, my cutter falls off of this thing every time I pick it up. I need a cutter that doesn't fall apart every time. Who has been watching everyone today? Hopefully people have been watching. So I got a nice like 2-inch, although it's got a little hole right there. Would have to have a hole right there, wouldn't it? That's not going to work, guys. I'm going to cut another little 2-inch strip. Oh, that'll be nice. That will be nice, actually. Let's do that. That's kind of cute, isn't it? Let's go with that. And then let's see, what is another one? I think I want this one right here. We're going to have fun with some paper clips. I swear, once I cut this, I was hoping to get some of this cut but to be quite honest with you all, that's the only way for me to be. I didn't know what I was doing until like I hit the go live button. Because I had 3 projects. It's not because I wasn't prepared. It was because I had 3 projects, and I'm gonna go ahead and just take this whole. So, and we may end up using some of that, but we will hold off. Okay. This thing's gonna fall off again. I don't understand why it keeps falling off, but okay. Maybe if I'll have to. I'm gonna need this for a minute. Okay, and so on my 2-inch one, that's 12 inches this away. I need this to be 10 inches. So I'm going to cut this so it's 10 inches, not 12 inches. We'll hold on to that little piece right there. We won't let that go. And then I need to do some scoring, guys. So I want to score at, so if this is 10, I'm going to score at, this is just completely in my way. I need my other one that opens up all the way. But I don't count, but you don't count. You do count. We love you. You absolutely count. All right. I need to do this at, I'm trying to remember. Okay. 2.5. And then hold on, I gotta count. 2, 3, 4. I think 3.5. I think that's right. Is that right? That's going to be right, guys. We're going to go with that. It's not quite cut 100% even, but we're gonna make it work, okay? I'm just gonna there we go. Okay. We're gonna do that, and I think I might have to bring him back out, but I think for right now we're gonna be okay for this. Let's hope my thing doesn't fall off again. All right. So for this guy here, what we want to do is, yeah, that's what we're going to do. That'll be perfect. It's going to be just perfect. Yep. All right. I need to grab my, where's my hole punch? I can use this guy for up here. Just go put it in the center, and I only want to cut out just like a half shape, right? So I will have a hole. See, I have a hole. It's a little offset. That's okay. And then my paper clip. That one's a little too big. Maybe this one. Oh, well, it ripped it a little bit, but it fit. It's going to pop up through there. Okay. See how that's like that? Okay. I'm confusing myself because I'm like, something's not going to work right with this. How did it work? Now I don't know how it worked. Okay. I'll come back to that one. Something about my brain's not functioning right now. So I'm like, that's not going to work. But it will. It will work before we are done. And so I have this, you know, it's like one of those Kodak where you put them in the thing and it like, you know, you do the little viewfinder thing. And so it says on the back, it's like on the way to Black Forest. And so anyway, we're going to use that for one of our paper clips. And I want to use this, which would work perfect for that. That was designed to go with this, except for the fact it's not going to work, is it? My math ain't mathing right now in my head, so that's not working for me. When your math doesn't math in your head and you're like, wait a minute, that's not... Oh, I know what I did wrong. Oh, no, it goes like this. I'm like, there we go. Now my mathin' is mathin'. Okay. See, I just had to calm myself down. Y'all have seen a train wreck right now. All right, let's go back to this guy and let's get this guy where we want it. It's almost not wide enough, but I think if I'm, I think I can get it if I'm good enough. Maybe it's gonna be iffy if this is gonna work, but we'll see. Cheryl's like, I have watched everybody. I'm so glad. It does have us a little bit, doesn't it? I'm like, metal. Well, I had something else planned. I have 3 projects. And so if this one goes really bad sideways, I will just run and grab the thing I need for the other project I was going to show. But I kind of wanted to make some of these. Hey, Callie, how are you? And so I got excited about these, and I've been wanting to make some of these. And so I really would like some for my journal, you know. And so I wanted to make some, and I was like, well, this is the perfect chance to make some. It's a perfect chance, all right, to make some, except for the fact now I got all befuddled, and then I couldn't figure out, like, my brain wasn't processing what the step I needed to make on that, guys. I'm sorry. Has that ever happened to y'all? Where your brain just was like not processing it correctly, and you're like, I know. Like, I know. This is supposed to do this, but my brain won't processing it. It's okay. It's all right. No, not ever. You're like, not ever. I know. That was me. I had out like way too many. All right. So this is going to be obviously a little paper clip that's a pocket. And look how cute that lace is on there. I like that. And actually, it kind of goes really well with this. I'm really hoping I don't have to cut this because I don't want to cut that. But I'm not sure. I made it big enough for it to fit. It's going to be iffy. It's going to be tight. And I better put just a little bit. When I say a little bit, I mean a little bit. I think I'm over too far already on there. But so I don't think I'm going to get him in there without glue. And I don't want to glue him in there either. So, but I can put him in something else. I can make another one, right? And we can put another little thing in here. And maybe we just plan that from the beginning. And then that way I'm not stressed out trying to figure out how I'm going to fit him in there, right? And so there we go. We'll put another little something in here because I think it's going to be just super cute when we get to finishing it. And I have till 5:30, right? I think 4:45 to 5:30. So hopefully we'll be able to get around there to finishing that. I'm just going to take this paper clip and just kind of pop it in there a little bit. And so I have a die cut that cuts these. And I'm going to take these and I'm going to decorate up a little. We're going to bling this up a little bit. And so I already had this one made. I made it when I got my die cut. And so I'm thinking we're going to use some dies and bling that up. I've got all kind of stuff over here that's going to fall all over the place, guys. Y'all going to hear the biggest crash ever when stuff starts falling. I think I'm going to grab some pinks. Let's see what colors I have in here that I want to grab. And we may even do like a little stamp on her. Y'all tell me, y'all liking this? Hopefully this will be inspiring. I need the feedback. I'm needy like that. My name is Amanda with Simply Flamazing Art, the Creative Course Collab. the Creative Curiosities Paper and Notions pack. If you don't know what that is, if you haven't heard it about it, it's an awesome, it's a subscription box. And it's awesome because Michelle, who with Michelle Bell Creations, it's her little brainchild. She had the idea. It used to be called the ATC Mystery Box. And we focused on ATCs. And then we got into the junk journaling. Well, I'll say I got into the junk journaling. They were already into the junk journaling. I was a little late to the game on that. And look how adorable this is gonna be. And so I'm just hitting it with some of this darker purple. This is her dress. And then we but it's a subscription box. And then we're expanding it so it does more than just ATCs, right? And so we're actually getting into junk journaling, more paper crafts, just a little bit more than what we were doing. And so it's so much fun. We have just a great group. We go live in the group on Thursdays. We go live in the group opening the box and we create together. We have tutorials in that group. And so, yeah, I made my first junk journal. I altered a book sometime back, but then I actually made my first junk journal. And I think I'm going to put some of these in that one. It's a junk journal that I made using some stuff that a woman at church gives me every Sunday, almost every Sunday that she's there. She gives me a little like piece of paper, right? It could be something she's drawn, colored, marked on, scratched on, could be something she wrote on. It could just be cut up pieces of paper. She just does it because it's just kind of her thing, right? And so anyway, so I made a journal so I could put all that stuff in it. And so I think I'm going to put these in it just to kind of decorate it up a little bit. And so this is going to be layer 1. Look how cute that dress is going to be. And see, there's my paper clip right there. So I'm going to put that under there when I glue it down. And then we'll grab another doily. I saw a project using doilies that I can't wait to do. It's so super cool. And so, like, I don't know. Like, I'm going to have to, I'll fold it in half. Let me fold it in half first, like I did the other one. Not quite in half, but just kind of like to where you're seeing the pretty, you know, like the 2 layers of the pretty. Oh, thank you, Michelle. Thank you. I thought it's just cute. And I've got some other fun stuff to put in there with it. So Sunday, we actually have an event in the Crafty Bunch for the Creative Curiosities Paper and Notions pack. And so y'all come back because we'll be doing all kind of stuff. I would love to say you would see my September box, but you won't because we won't have opened it by then. Because we're opening it on that following Tuesday. And guys, I'm so excited about that box. I am so excited about that box. I have been curating that box since, I think, January. I think it was, look how cute that is. Isn't that adorable? And so we'll glue it down. We'll get it glued down. But yeah, I have been working on that box and curating that box for, I think, since January. I had February's box to do, and last February I did February's box, and then September. Oh, that's way too high. That's not where I want that. Come on, come down, come down, come on, release. You went up on me. You weren't supposed to go all the way up that high. Just like across the waist right there. Not even quite across the waist. There we go. I might have gotten it down far enough. We're going to cover it anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, we're going to be having our opening party on next Tuesday for the, look how cute. And I'm just going to give it a little ruffle, just so the layers kind of fluff out a little bit, because it is a dress. Even though it's going in a book and the book will flatten it, it doesn't really matter. But look how cute that is. And I mean, you can get the die cut. I think I ordered the die cut off of Amazon, the Big A. And I got a bag here that has all kind of stuff in it. Plus I have my bling here. So we're gonna bling that up a little bit. If I can untie this, come on now. Untie. Thank you. Let's see. Do I have a color in here that I think will work? I'd like, will that work? I think that, guys, I think this will work. Where's my scissors? Oh, they're going to be over there. How come everything is not where I need it to be today? How come? I might need more of that. We'll see. That box is fabulous. I hope so. I can show you a sample of what's going to be going in the mail tomorrow. Tomorrow it ships out. So I'm going to be doing labels. Look how adorable is that. Is that not adorable? I don't think I need that much. So I'm going to just figure out how much I need. I wanted to scrunch it up. Wish I did have fabric glue, but I don't have fabric glue, guys. So I'm not fancy like all my friends. I'm not fancy like all my friends. But I do love the Paper Notions pack. I do love it. It's so much fun. And it's so much fun for me as a curator. And I know Michelle feels the same way. Because it's kind of like I know this is going to sound corny, but it's kind of like Christmas. It's kind of like, you know, when you're like doing all the things and planning all the things for the surprise and, you know, for Santa Claus coming, it's kind of like that. Michelle has October's box. Last year I had October's box because there was 4 of us. Grace was in it also. And unfortunately, due to health issues she was going through, she had to back out. But so I had October's box last year, and I love doing October's box. I'm semi-jealous, but I do love this box that I did for September. And I hope everybody in the group does too. And so, but I know Michelle's box. Well, I don't know. We don't know. We don't tell each other. Even like the curators. So myself, Michelle, and Lisa from Lisa Boone Designs, we don't tell each other what we're putting in the boxes. And we don't let anyone know. And so it's a surprise. We keep it highly under wraps. Like no one knows what's in the boxes. I'm just putting a boatload of glue. And then what I'm going to do, just so I don't have to sit here and hold it, I'm going to use one of these paper clips, and I'm just going to clip it down until it sticks. But you can imagine that with that. We're going to put a little piece of bling on there too. Before we're done, we'll put a little something on there. I don't know, maybe a button or something. Let's go back to this guy, because this guy should have dried a little bit. I don't think he's going to be enough space for this card. Nope. This card is going to come and be part of what we're going to do for this one here, because we'll have plenty of space on this one. I don't know what we're doing on that one as of right this minute, but we're going to figure it out, because we got 15 more minutes. And so let's do something for this guy. Let's work on this guy. I don't understand why. Are these upside down? Or they were supposed to be upside down? Anyway, I used to have these things, and I can't remember who had like the little Kodak thing you put them in, and then you had the little like viewfinder thing, or the big spin around thing. We used to have one of those. We did. We had one. And so what I want to do, what I think I want to do, I'm not going to cover it entirely, obviously. I want to just kind of like put something around that part. So we're just going to rip. And I don't care if it doesn't cover it entirely. It's okay if it doesn't cover it entirely, or if it comes down on it a little bit. That's fine with me. I don't care. That's fine. Yes, exactly. We used to have one of those. And we used to have the old like film thing, you know, that you would set up the projector for, and the screen and all of that. We had one of those. We would have like ice cream, homemade ice cream, and sit and watch our videos. We were a little lame, not gonna lie. It was a little bit lame, but that's all right. It was good memories. We'd sit and we'd watch old video that my mom or dad took, you know, with first cameras they had. We still have that projector and probably all that film too. Mom did take the film and have it put on like what was it? CDs and DVDs. It actually, She actually had to go from that to like VHS tape and then to but the guy gave her back everything. So she still has the original film. But it had to go to VHS tape and then to I guess CDs. I don't even know if DVDs were even out. Maybe when she had this done. It's probably been 20 years ago that she had this done. So we're just going to cover this up a little bit. And we're just going to make a fun little paper clip for our journal. Just a fun little paper clip. I do too. I loved watching them too. I thought it was fun. Even though, but I always thought it was fun too. I'm a little lame. I'm a little lame like that. But the older I get, the more I appreciate the old stuff. And guys, if I have time, I probably won't have time. I wanted to show you, I want to share something with y'all. I might pull it out just to find something to put on here that is super special. So, it doesn't have to be perfect. We're not looking for perfect. And in fact, it's okay if it's not, because it's all right. I'm okay with that. Let me just see if I can find a piece of something I like here. On here, I kind of like that. That goes nicely with that, doesn't it? And it's already kind of like tattered anyway, and I like that. And so we're just going to bunch that up. We'll put some right there, and we're going to pop a button on top of that. I think I want one of these buttons. Who says button and who says buttons? Buttons. I get teased every now and then because if I'm not careful, I'll be like, I need my buttons. Be like, what's that? My buttons. Now, look how cute that is. We can put like a little word or something on there, but then we can just take a paper clip now, right? Any old paper clip. We're gonna let that set for just a minute, and we're just gonna attach the paper clip to the back of this. We got to do it so it makes sense. So when we slide it in, we can slide it in from like the side, because you can still see like the buildings going up. So we want to be able to put that in, and then whatever slides in will go slide in that part right there, right? And you can even take, like, if you wanted to, you could further hide the paper clip a little bit. Just slide it up to the end, right? Like that. Come back a little bit off of that. And then glue this down. You just don't want to go into your little frame part of your thing. We'll cut that off. We'll cut that off in a minute. But look how cute that paper clip is going to be in our journal. And so I can just cut that off at the top once I know that paper is secured on there. we'll cut that off. How cute is that? All right, so we've got this one made. We're going to put a little blingy button or something on her. We've got this one made. Now we're going to come back to our little thing here. I want to still make something for that, but we only have a few minutes. And so for this guy, I'm actually going to pull out my massive box. And this is just one of my massive boxes of bling. And I think we're going to put some of these. I think this would be cute on there. They're not too big. And I like the color of them. And so, yeah. Maybe I like these. Maybe I like those. We'll see. We'll do one of those. Isn't that just super cute? And it didn't take but just like a minute. And we're just going to slice that off. It's still not 100% set up because it's sliding a little bit. But that's all right. It's going to be fine. We'll put a little word or something there. I don't have time to grab my words, guys. I wasn't thinking about words. Do we want hummingbirds, butterflies, or little birdhouse, or a leaf? What do we think we want for this guy here? Or I guess we could have more than one. Hey, Maureen, how are you? What do we think we want? So where do we go? Let's pick something to put in that. I'll bring out my my box of all my old stuff and see if we can't find a really small picture. I've got all sizes here, guys. Oh, I think I picked up the wrong one. Ooh, look. We could put something like that in there. That would be fun. I don't know what it is. What does it say? CL Retour. I don't know. I kind of like these two little items. It is an awesome box of goodies. But let me tell you something. You're gonna be so like, oh my God. In a minute. I got 4 minutes. Don't let me leave my time now. All right, what do we want to do? We want to put, I kind of like these gold ones. So let's go with one of those. Hey, Kelly, how are you? And of course, obviously, if I wasn't like under the gun, and I will probably go back and do this, I would use my little piece of chain I had in that box, in my box, and put like 3 or 4 on the chain. And then, oh, you're on your break. Yay, I'm glad you're able to hop on. We are having fun with metal. And so I'm making some paper clips to go in a journal. And I would probably do like a little chain and then hook it on and let it have like 3, 4, or 5 of these hanging, from the chain. And I might even just like put the chain there, and then that way you wouldn't have this bowl clip. But for right now, you can get the idea of what that looks like. And then it's a paper clip that can go in your thing. All right. We got 3 minutes, and I know how much ephemera lovers we have out here. I'm going to show y'all something that I have. This is from like 1870s. You heard me, 1870s. And in the back part is journal. See, 1871, 1872 was kind of like the last entry. But the gold is here. Somebody like collaged on the paper, because you can see it written on, and they collage different articles, I guess from newspapers or magazines, or these are like little cards and little name cards. But I was like, maybe I could find a little piece of something to tear off in here to put on that little thing. And I don't know what. It's just different articles. It's really kind of interesting. The different articles, they make, to me it makes no like logical sense, like, but I don't know. Oh, my neighbor's shooting. But you froze out. I'm froze out. Oh no. Anyway, refreshing the group at 5:30. It's my time is up. I will find something and add, and I'll add pictures and stuff, and I'll finish up these. But refresh in the group because the next creator is up. If you're in the Crafty Bunch, if you're not in the Crafty Bunch, go join the Crafty Bunch. Refresh. You'll see another person working with metals. I hope you enjoyed the hidden paper clips, and I'm going to finish up a couple of them and I'll post. Bye.